Thunderbolts. I loved this movie. It's a unique execution of the United superhero subgenre that's not just a remake of Guardians of the Galaxy or Suicide Squad. The movie mainly follows Yelena Belova, the new Black Widow struggling to find a purpose while she's drowning in isolation and depression. Florence Pugh delivers big time in her performance as Yelena. Whether she's crying her heart out, Black Widowing 13 guards, or saying something funny, Florence Pugh is 100% the MVP of this movie. Red Guardian is mainly the MCU guy or the person who's supposed to be the funniest guy in the room. And being honest, he's a lot better in this film than he was in Black Widow. The best aspect about him is that he's serious when he needs to be, and his emotional scenes with Yelena genuinely add weight to the film. In general, this is a deeply dark film, both literally and figuratively, and it's something I really appreciate Marvel doing. They understand that it's important to be more mature in the current state of the MCU, and scenes where the viewer falls down into the mind of a character's biggest regret not only add to the film's unique tone, but the theme of finding people to lighten the load of your trauma and fighting back against the pessimistic view of yourself is something I really needed at this point in my life. The emotional scenes are earned, especially when Yelena opens up about all her thoughts and regrets, which surprisingly made me cry, which I haven't done since May's death in No Way Home. The film is a well-made shakeup from the traditional MCU formula, but it still has that nostalgic Avengers feel to it. Yelena's arc is effectively fulfilling. However, this does have the byproduct of overshadowing the characters a bit, which some might take umbrage with, but I think if there was going to be a main character in this film, Yelena is the best option for sure. The fight scenes in this movie were well choreographed for me, but if I had to poke a hole in them, I would say the fight scenes could have used a lot more combo attacks and team ups, as that's where Marvel United superhero projects shine the most. On the other hand, the film mainly focuses on fighting through compassion and conquering your mental injuries, so I can understand the fight scenes being a little less formulated than normal, especially since they chose the perfect antagonist for this type of film. I really hope we get to see them in Secret Wars, as they have a lot to be explored, and it's one of the few times I look at a powerhouse villain and think, you know what, they actually work. The reviews have been exceptionally positive for this film, and it 100% deserves it. The film was entertaining, its plot was airtight, and Yelena is the boss in every way possible. Its end credit scene sets up something incredibly huge for the future of the MCU, and it's just another piece of evidence that shows that the MCU is, in fact, not falling off. 9 out of 10.